What's up? Welcome back to my channel. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. What are my dogs barking at? Okay, before we get this video started, can you hear my dogs freaking out outside? I guess I'm gonna sit here until they stop barking. I don't know. Okay. Wait, stopped. What's up? Oh wait, hold on. Let me turn the air conditioner. Okay, I decided against it. I don't think you can hear it, but if I notice it's an issue and I'm in editing, I mean, I'll just remember next time never to do that again. So, all right. So did y'all watch Big Brother last night? We watched it and I was shocked. I was shocked that Kesar didn't win the power of veto. And then I also was shocked that Kevin held on for so long. He wasn't even the target. So I don't know why he played so hard, but I mean, props for him for the line at the end. Like, they wanted to use me as a prop, but I ain't no prop. I'm a queen. Like, that was a good line. Yeah, I guess this kind of sealed Kesar's fate unless they actually start playing Big Brother and he can convince enough people to vote Christmas, which would be really, really sad since Christmas is part of the whole Slick Six alliance that, well, and she's part of like the main alliance of the house with Cody and Nicole, I believe. Oh wait, I just noticed, look. Sandpaper. I was thinking about putting on a new shirt today for this video, but then I was like, nobody's paying attention to my shirt. Okay. What were we, oh yeah, okay, so the whole Christmas thing, I'm getting confused with all the alliances. Let's be real. Like, there are so many alliances I cannot keep track. I know that the main alliance in the house is gonna be like Cody, Nicole, what's the blonde haired kid's name? The surfer guy? He's in it, Danny's in it. I think they have one more boy and one more girl. I just can't remember who's in it. And then they have that Slick Six alliance with Enzo. For some reason I thought he was in like the other alliance with Cody, so it was I was a little confused by it. So then there's that alliance. There's Davon and Bailey. There's who else? Nicole and Danny. Nicole and Cody. Cody and Memphis. Cody and, I have to look up their names now because cast. I think his name's Justin. Tyler's in an alliance with David, but he's turning out to be like not a very good player. And I know he didn't even make it through like a day on the season that he was on. I think he was on season 20. So it's like really, really evident that he has no gameplay or he's just really bad at the game. Like, I don't know if it's the editing. I don't know. I don't know how he even made it past these last 3 weeks of evictions, because he's one of them that might get lucky and might make it far because he is no threat. He doesn't have a good gameplay. That might be his saving grace, but I'm not a fan of his gameplay. I really am liking Christmas this season. I know she broke her foot when she was riding on Cody's back in season 18, so she didn't really get a good fair chance to play because she couldn't really do many comps when your foot's broken, you know? So this season, now that she's like on her game, I think she's playing Big Brother really well because she's like getting close with Enzo. She's being a pawn this week up on the block, which is solidifying that relationship. They're like final two maybe that they'll have. Maybe Christmas will take it this year. She's also not like getting caught up in like the Nicole Franza, Janelle, Danny drama. So like people don't even know that she's in an alliance with them. Yeah, I just think her gameplay is really good. I want to like Kevin in the show. I just don't feel like his gameplay is that strong. And I don't want to be mean, but like, bro, are you really crying that much in real life? Like, I haven't even cried that much since I got fired from my job. No, I'm just kidding. I did ugly cry when I got fired from my job, but like, he's already cried twice in 3 weeks. I get it. It's an emotional game. You're like disconnected from the world. You don't know what's going on. These are the only people that you have, you know, living with you and trying to get through this together. But I don't know. I'm just over the crying. It's just a little too much. But I'm glad that he got himself off the block. So he proved that he could do comps when needed. But yeah, I don't really hear him talking much gameplay. I don't know. So I think tonight what's going to happen is Kesar, unless he can convince enough people to vote against Christmas, which won't happen, he's going home tonight. So then that means they're gonna get thrown into a new HOH competition. I think somebody of the house, somebody who's been running the house or that's in that alliance is gonna win the HOH. I can feel it. They're all pretty strong competition beasts. So I think it's either gonna be Cody, Tyler, Memphis. Nicole might win it. Enzo can't play. Devon and Bailey don't really seem very big competition beasts, but that might be part of their gameplay, so you never know. Kevin, even since he just took himself off the block, he might be on a roll and he could get HOH this week, I think. So we have about 5, or Christmas. I think she's stronger than she's letting on, but it's almost like playing a game of chess. If you're HOH, you get jaded because you have to make somebody go home, or you have to put people up on the block, but you are safe for the week. But what if you play Big Brother never hoping to get the HOH? It's a little bit more of a stressful game, but you could do it without stabbing people in the back. I don't know. I think about this, I guess, a little too much just because I have nothing to do with my time, but, you know, watch reality television and... Oh yeah, and I've been on Twitter, and I guess something's going on in the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills with Denise Richards and Brandy, because I keep seeing their back and forth on Twitter. I just haven't gotten to my DVR to watch it in time, but I probably won't talk about it though because I'm like weeks late behind. What else happened yesterday that was kind of big? Oh yeah, so right after I was done vlogging yesterday, I was showing y'all, I had just gotten a notification that Trisha posted her spook video. Well, she called out a few people in the video. She called out Saunders Kennedy, which I think he deserved it. I mean, he was reaching, and okay, he wasn't reaching, he was overreaching. And I think it was getting to a level of danger where like you're calling in the tips and you're trying to get people in trouble, and that's f***ed up. You should never do that. I don't care how many bills you got, how much AdSense you're trying to sell. I just don't think that was right. So for him, whatever happened with him, he needed to take the break. He needed it. It was evident. His content didn't really jive with me. I did try to watch a couple of his videos and it just, I don't know, something about it just didn't I don't know. It was just like, it seemed hypocritical or like overreaching. The words he used were just like divisive. Like you could tell he was framing this story a certain way to get the audience to, I don't know. It just seemed very not good. So I unsubscribed. I told YouTube to never suggest his videos to me again. So I will never know when he comes back. But if he was saying those things about Trisha, that's what he gets for talking mess about her. You're making up stuff on the internet. I think you should be called out. Point blank, period. Also for the Peter Mon thing, I didn't know, cause like, I guess when like this whole Beautiful World of Jeffree Star thing came up is when I started getting back into YouTube a lot, but before that I wasn't really watching much YouTube besides like music videos when I was doing my workouts. And then I have been watching Shane for a long time, and Trisha. I think I found Trisha because I watched Shane like back in 2015, 2014. I just remember laying on this bed on unemployment watching hours and hours and hours of content, and it was like Shane and Trisha's content. So it kind of goes in waves. I get bored with the content and then something will catch my eye or something will bring me back. But then now I'm like, I've been on YouTube for, it'll be almost a year now. In March was a year consistently, I think. I don't know. When the whole Beautiful World of Jeffree Star came out is when I started watching YouTube more regularly again. And then I started finding even more and more content creators that like interested me, or at least like, yeah, entertained me for the amount of time that their videos were up. So I don't think I'll ever be leaving YouTube or get bored of it anytime soon. I think I found Peter Mon because of Shane Dawson, because he included him in that series, and like I didn't know who he was. I didn't know any of the drama channels. I didn't know drama channels were a thing until I was watching the series, and then one of my coworkers, advertising agency, she also was into the series. Or wait, no. So on my birthday is when Dramageddon happened, when Tati dropped that video. And the girl that sat behind me at my advertising job, like her jaw was on her desk. I could hear her discussing it with one of my other coworkers that sat behind me, like the major bombshell that Tati had dropped. And like, I don't know what a Tati was. I didn't know any of that. I didn't know there was like a beauty, or what do they call them? Beauty vlogger, whatever they're called. Like I didn't even know that was a thing. Like I was so out of touch. And then when I found YouTube, all of a sudden I'm like, whoa, there's like a million different communities here. It's better than like any cable network, because cable service, because like no matter how many Discovery channels they make, Discovery Earth, Discovery Health, Discovery Investigates, ID, you know what I mean? Like when on YouTube there's literally a niche for everything. So, oh yeah, that's how I was going with this. So I had to ask one of my coworkers who those drama channels were. I was like, who's the guy with the white and the old dude? And she was like, Rich Lux. And I was like, Rich Lux, what's that? Peter Mon, what's that? And then I found their channels and I started watching them without knowing much background. I think everybody starts watching their favorite creators without knowing much background. But the more I watched Peter Mon, the more I agree with him. Like, I think a lot of our ideas and perspective on life can relate. So when I seen Trisha like attack him, I didn't know. I guess I hadn't really been watching Trisha since before quarantine, but yeah, she like totally like F you, F that, you need to be canceled. I don't know. If y'all want to watch it, it was out of nowhere, and the video starts pretty normal with her get readies with me, and then she just like lays into Saunders and Peter for coming for her. So it was kind of a surprise to see. And then like literally right after I watched that video, I got on Twitter and Peter had already made a response. And I think his response is valid. I didn't watch either one of the videos because I wasn't that interested in it. But I was shocked that Trisha called him out. And she was kind of nasty about it. But I mean, her feelings are her feelings, so it is what it is. Okay, that's pretty much it. But before I go, oh my gosh. So I'm looking at this website to see what I should mukbang tomorrow. I've been talking about wanting to try Dunkin' Donuts reveals new donut infused beer. Pumpkin spice cinnamon roll donut. No, I was trying to find the Dunkin' Donuts stuffed, I thought it was stuffed bagel bites. It looked like everything bagels with like little cream cheese inside. I got excited. But now, let me go look. I wanted to try the oat milk and the stuffed cream cheese bites. Let me go to their website and see if they have it. Gosh, I feel like it's the first time I'm using a cell phone right now. Where did I see that? They're not on here. Maybe I'm making that up. I don't know why I thought I saw stuffed bagel bites. I swear there was a Dunkin' Donuts. Okay, I don't know where I'm getting this from, but I'm gonna have to figure something else out. Uh-oh, my battery's about to die, so let me start ending this here. Thanks for hanging out today. Don't forget to take a moment of your day and appreciate it, so when you're old and you look back, you don't think that you didn't appreciate the little things in life. I'm posting about 4 or 5 times a week, so please come back and visit me. If you like my content, comment, like, subscribe down below, and I will be doing a mukbang at Dunkin' Donuts. I gotta figure out what I'm ordering though before I go. So I will see you on the next one. Woo! I made it before my battery died. Bye!